Okay, 12 fashion tips for men that are in their 30s that want to improve their self-confidence with women in life. I've been wanting to do this video for such a long time. It just I haven't been able to find the right time. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, hit subscribe if you want to gain more confidence and become fearless. And enjoy the video. We'll get into it now, and I appreciate all the support and the feedback from you guys throughout the years. The first tip is changing your mindset when it comes to fashion, because most guys, I think they're in the wrong mindset, and the mindset is it's going to be difficult. I don't know about fashion. I'm not an expert. I'm going to get things wrong, and you really need to change that, because you don't need to be a fashion stylist or an expert in order to improve your fashion and look fashionable. You just need some basic understanding, and I'm going to give you that. Learning about colours, learning about how to match the right colours, because where a lot of guys will go wrong is they might have 4 different types of colours on and none of the colours match, and it just looks odd, it looks out of place. So a great way in which you can start to improve and understand colours more, and how to put the right colours with each other so the contrast is right, and how to get the right colours with your skin tone, with your eye colour, with your hair colour, because these things are important. The best way to do that is study branding. If you look at different brands, if you look at McDonald's, if you look at KFC, if you look at Sony, if you look at these different brands, you'll notice that they use certain colours, because those colours, they play on the psychology of how we interact, how we relate to those colours, and some colours will look really good. So for example, I'm wearing a black t-shirt today and there's a white background. So I've done that on purpose, because black and white go, they look smart, and I like both colours, and I like the way the contrast, I like the way they work together. So that would be a great fashion tip. You could wear a black t-shirt or a black shirt, black trousers, and you could wear white trainers. That's just a simple example of how to understand colours, branding, and how to put things together. The second tip, which is really important, is the fit. Guys might wear fashionable clothes, but I've seen guys where it doesn't fit properly. So either their t-shirt's too baggy, or their trousers are too big, and it doesn't look right. Or for example, the other way around. So making sure that it's not how it fits for other people, it's does it work on you. Everyone's got different body shapes. So when you're applying fashion to yourself, you can't always say, well, those trousers look great on that guy. That guy might be bigger than you, or he might be slimmer than you. So you have to get the colours right with the fit right. And I always do that when I go shopping. And the way I do it is I try the clothes on. I don't just go in and buy clothes and come home. I go into the changing room and I might get 3 different sizes of jeans, and I'll put on the jeans and I'll see which ones look right and feel right. And that's what you got to go by. You don't just go by the look, because you could say, oh, okay, I'm a 32 waist with a 32 leg or a 36 waist. You've got to try the clothes on, because different brands have different fits. They might, Zara might have a 32 waist, and Selfridges might have, H&M a 32, but when you put them on, they might fit differently. So it's just having a basic understanding, and it's just subtle. It's just a subtle little bit of effort that you make that makes all the difference. So you don't need to go overboard. So start studying it, look at what other people wear. Like I said, go online, look at different colours, like I said. So another colour that works well would be blue and white. For example, let's say Chelsea football team, the last time, unless they've changed, I know their kit and their branding, they usually have like a blue shirt and they've got like white writing, or maybe they've changed it, but before it was that, right? So you look at different things, football teams, you can go in different industries. Just go online, look at YouTube, look at people's YouTube channels, look at the branding on their thumbnails, and look at the clothes people wear, and just go online, start observing, and then you might go, oh, now I can see where I've been matching the wrong clothes, because certain colours don't go with other colours. And obviously it's choice if you really like something, but generally there are some unwritten rules, and you'll notice people that know a bit more about fashion, they're applying those things. So you can become an expert in this in literally a day, spend a couple of hours. And then when you start applying these tips, you start getting more intuitive. You don't have to think so much. So that's how I've started to improve my fashion. Another tip is you don't have to have a high budget. I think a lot of men think, if I want to improve my fashion, I'm going to have to spend a lot of money, and I'm not willing to do that. Or maybe you don't have the money to invest. Well, for me personally, over the years, I've bought a lot of clothes that are actually in the lower budget area because I like the clothes and they look really fashionable. And I've also spent, I bought designer clothes over the years, depending on what my budget is and how I feel, and they both can look equally as good. So you don't need to spend a lot of money to be fashionable, to look good, to get the right colors and the right fit. It's just really about being creative, being patient, trying things on. And that's really what it's about. It's about getting over those mental hurdles and not telling yourself that you're not fashionable, because anybody can be fashionable. Anybody can put on the right clothes. The next tip is now about different styles. I've seen people, I've done this myself, where it's not that they dress bad, but they always dress the same. So they always wear trainers. And as you know, I'm not generalizing, but it's been said, and women have said it on many different articles and videos, women do like when guys wear shoes, especially in your 30s. So if you always wear trainers, you really want to get yourself a pair of shoes. It doesn't mean you have to stop wearing trainers, because I still wear trainers, but don't wear trainers all the time. Mix and match, try different things. Wear a pair of shoes or boots and wear a suit with it. So that's one style of fashion. You can wear a shirt, a blazer, trousers and shoes and get the right color. On another day you can be more casual, like I've got a casual t-shirt on. You can't see it, or maybe I will edit and show you. I've got a pair of jeans on with they're ripped a little bit, and I've got a brown pair of boots, and the colors all work together. Another really good tip, if you don't know, is to ask someone. Go into a local high street or any store, just ask the lady or ask the guy and just say, look, can you give me a little bit of help? I don't know much about fashion. I'm trying to pick out a certain look that will suit me, and they'll be happy to do it. That's their job, to help you to buy things. So they will get certain shirts and they will go, I've had it done to me before. It's a great feeling. They'll say, well, this shirt would match your eyes because you've got brown eyes or blue eyes or green eyes or whatever color your eyes are. So they will actually pick something out, or they'll pick out a certain look that would suit your build. And that's really what fashion is about. It's about putting the right colors, the right textures, the right size, and it's about putting them together so you get a certain look. And I would say simplicity is the key. Just be subtle with it. You don't have to go crazy. And obviously if you want to go crazy and that's your personality, then go for it. So it's small little differences that make the difference between looking fashionable and feeling more confident around women and people, or not applying certain things and then looking bad. So subtle changes. So that's it really. It's really simple. I hope you enjoyed this video. Become fearless, and I'll see you in the next one.